Hi, it's me again. Well, not again. You haven't seen the other video yet. This is the introduction video, which means it's being uploaded before that one goes up. But I have recorded another video. But this is introducing me, because I realised I've been gone for a while. A long time. Not a long time, but the history of this channel, which it doesn't have much history because I was a 13-year-old at the time. 13 at the time, when I was like, oh, I want to start uploading YouTube videos, and I kind of gave up because I didn't really know what to do. So we're doing this now, and I'm here to like introduce myself, kind of who I am now compared to back then, even though it doesn't really make much of a difference. It doesn't make much of a difference, but I want to anyway, just because of like it gives sort of like a hi hello kind of thing, like one of those drug rehab meetings, like, hi, my name's, hi, what problems do you have? Oh, I'm an addict of like 7 years. I'm not. But hi, my name is Sayver. Really shit name. I'm an adult from England. I'm not fully English though, I'm mainly Spanish. In fact, I live in an all Spanish household at the moment. And by all Spanish, I mean my mum, my grandma, and then me. I'm the only one with a little bit of white in me, because my dad was white. English. Irish. Something like that. If they're English, they're always mixed with Irish in this country for some reason. I don't know why. For some reason, they just crossed over like that. It's weird. I'm not really big on the history of this country. I don't know a lot of it. Well, I know a little bit from school, but not a lot. Anyway, my history is what's important right now. Yeah, I want to start making videos again, not to like really get anywhere with them, but just to kind of like get back into it. Yeah, I'll get into it type shit. And that's gonna be like, it's just to yap really. I just want to talk about the things that I like. I just want to talk about the things that I like, because sometimes I might annoy my friends with how much I talk about them, and they don't really like everything else that I like. Like, I talk a lot about Devil May Cry, like a lot. And I talk a lot about fictional men that are attractive, Alucard. And I also write a lot of yaoi, and that's not like, oh, I'm LARPing, like everyone says yaoi nowadays. I write some fucking boy love, bro. I've written some love men fucking, I also write girl love as well, eerie. It's just an easy umbrella term for it. I don't know what I would have called it back in the day though. Like when I would search for it on Wattpad or AO3, I wouldn't call it yaoi. I think I just call it gay or lesbian. I was very blunt, I think, with my tags. But yeah, I do write my own stuff, and I've got a few books in the making. So that's like some side stuff. If I attract that audience, which I would love to attract that audience, yes, I am a writer. I write the yaoi, the yuri, even some of the straight stuff, but they're cute, like fantasy. I'm big on fantasy. I play Dungeons and Dragons. I like to draw, but I'm not very good at it. It's mainly like my profile picture on YouTube. I made that. I drew that. Very into the simplistic. Is it simple if it's got fucking rainbows everywhere? And every single those dots I put in myself. You know what? I'm not calling it simplistic. I'm calling it weed. But I've never had weed. So, yeah. I'm not, like, a very interesting person. apart from like, I'm weird, I'm funky, a little bit quirky, a little bit suspicious, like those animatronics at night. Yeah, I like Five Nights at Freddy's. I've been a fan of where's my Golden Freddy? He's probably in, oh, there he is. This Golden Freddy plush, he is a knockoff from like 10 years ago. He's been around longer than some people have been alive. He's great. I've had him for years, and yeah, he's brilliant. It looks like he's... There we go. Or you... Yeah. As you can probably see, Ghostface. I like other YouTubers as well. I watch a lot of Smitty. I also have the blog plushie. I've also got Pezzy's plush, and then I've got one of Puffer's as well. I missed out on droids, unfortunately. And I'm looking forward to the day if Grizzy ever releases a plush or anything. But yeah, I've got all of these. Now to put them all fucking back. Honestly, the U2s take up most of the space. I've got an Astarion. I played Baldur's Gate 3. Haven't finished it. I'm scared. In short, I'm scared. I've got a lot of Ghostface, actually. A lot of Ghostface. I've got another one over there. I've also got posters. My favourite anime... I know I'm jumping topics, like Whiplash is just like hitting you with a truck, but the last few times I've tried to record it kept coming up with storage full, which is probably because I have Love in Deep Space on my phone. I also play Love in Deep Space. But yeah, my favourite anime is Death Note. In fact, I can show you. I have these prints. Where am I looking? There we go. Yeah. Death Note, more Death Note. L. Astarion. K-pop. Dead by Daylight. I play Dead by Daylight as Trickster. He's not my main. Ghostface is my main. And Dredge. Oh. Dirty. I bought Gojo. I haven't actually finished JJK though. I've got another L figurine. I've got Kakashi figurines. I've got Gojo. Another Astarion. Ghostface. Oh, Leon Duck. I've got a lot of ducks. I've got a Bubba and a Michael one there. I've got another Michael and a Ghostface one over there. But you can't see them because they're hidden. I also like gorillas. Like gorillas. Yeah. I like K-pop. My bad, bro. I'm sorry. Oh, I've got a lot of phone charms on my phone, so don't worry about the jingling you hear. You're gonna hear that a lot if I ever record in public, because I'm gonna be swinging that shit. Oh yeah, a bunch of other horror stuff. Oh, Deltarune! Deltarune, Undertale. Deltarune and Undertale. I got this at Comic-Con a few days ago. I also got that Trickster one at Comic-Con a few days ago. And one of my phone charms, it says Omega. And I got that at Comic-Con as well. So yeah, no, it's great. I had an amazing time at Comic-Con. I got dice. I got these new dice. They've got like butterflies in them. And I'm like, that's so Lexian coded. This is a good time to explain that Lexian is one of my OCs, and he is a elf twink, and he is married to a vampire man. It is Yowie. I've written about it. I've written about my own OCs. Lexian and Silas. Silas is based on Love and Deep Space Silas, but it's spelled differently. It's spelled with the SILAS, not with the Y, because I wanted it to be different. And Silas is quite common, I think, for vampires or like any dark fantasy. And then his last name is Feralis, so it's Lexian Feralis. And I love Lexian so much. He's one of my favourite. I cosplayed him last Tuesday when we did our session. Because I was like, I got a random DM, I got a random message from my DM, from my dungeon master saying like, how do you feel about doing a little bit of Alexian improv next week? I'm like, I've not played this boy in 6 months. Of course I want to play him. So I did a little improv and it was so sad. And I had to pretend I didn't know who Silas was. But now we're going back to that. Not tomorrow, but next session, which should be next week. I'm not sure. We're just gonna hang out, I think. Trying to look around my room and see what else I can talk that I like. Yeah, Resident Evil, horror movies, really, horror games, I guess, Death Note, K-pop, video games, lots of video games. Devil May Cry. I'm big into Devil May Cry. I love Virgil so much. Yeah, I really do. Let me show you some. These are my books that I have for Yaoi. I've got more, but they're just not easily accessible at the moment. This is my D&D folder. I've got my stuff in here. I'll show you all this another time. I'll do separate videos. I'm just showing you everything now, which I should not be doing. Save it for another time, Sayver. Save it, Sayver. It's a Big Time Rush thing. I'm not sure. I've never watched Big Time Rush. But yeah, I'm gonna try and keep this short because the video that I did record was an hour long, so that should hold me over for a little while. But this is just an introduction, like, hi, I'm Sayver. I'm 20 years old and I like a bunch of things, music, video games, recently cosplay. My first convention was Comic-Con in October last year. And my first cosplay was Elle, and the one that I did on Saturday, which was like 2 days ago. 2 days ago. No. It was a week ago. Was it? It was a week ago. It was a week ago. Yeah, because it's been the week off, and it was on the week that I just got off. It was a week ago. So last week, I went to Comic-Con, and it was really good. Yeah, and that was my second time ever going, and I went as Elle again because I met the voice actor. I met the voice actor. I've also, last year I met Jason Griffith. This is my Elle cosplay from last year, and this was, yeah. I made those shoes. I painted them myself. But yeah, absolutely awesome. So fucking cool. He like pointed at me as soon as he saw me and was like, well, we've got to do the pose now, and immediately started crouching down onto the floor. I was like, okay, let's go. And it was really, really fun. But I am going again in October, and that is when I will cosplay Lexian. I was like, I really want to do an OC cosplay. And I think that'll be really fun doing Lexian. I can't show you like pictures of him. I don't know how to edit, so you're just gonna get these videos of me being like schizophrenic to a camera. And I keep looking at the screen, not the camera, but the screen, because I'm a narcissist. I like looking at myself. I would have thought I would have thought I would have looked worse. I got changed for this. I was in my pajamas because I got home from work. But I was like, you know what? I'll just fuck it. Let's just record now. Before I got on with my friends, I streamed on Twitch last night just to like a little test to see if it was actually to see if Castlevania Symphony of the Night would stream, but it doesn't because Xbox is stingy like that. I play on an Xbox, so the streaming will be on an Xbox, so it'll be really bad and really scuffed. But you just gotta deal with it because that's just kind of who I am anyway. So yeah. But I played a match of Dead by Daylight and I got a 4K. I played as Dread. It was really good actually. Well, it wasn't really good, it was mediocre at best. But yeah, maybe look out for more streams like that. And maybe if there is enough people, one day I'll stream just on YouTube and we can all talk to each other and we can talk about yaoi or K-pop or cosplay or makeup. I'm not very good at makeup, but I can do it. Do it, big quotation marks. Do it, meaning like I use 6 things of makeup, and even then, sometimes I don't even use all 6. Sometimes I only use 3 of them. I'm very picky. I don't use foundation. I use like this. This is not meant to help you guess what it is at all. Moisturizer tint. So it's tinted to a colour, so it can cover you, but it's mainly a moisturizer. And it's got SPF in it, so it's sunscreen, which is what we've needed the past fucking few days in the UK. Holy shit, I was dying. And I went to Comic Con in 33-degree weather. Luckily, the L cosplay is quite airy. I talked about this in my other video. But yeah, it's actually called Comic Con tomorrow, but it's already happened like a week later. But yeah, I hope if you find me, stick around. If I'm what you're looking for, I'll be your comfort creator. What do they do? I was there in 2020 TikTok comfort streamer territory. I was there. I should remember what they did. I look like I was one of them. No, I'm just extremely emo. I'm alternative. What did I say it? Well, I sound so unsure. I'm a bit unsure of whether I qualify or not. But then again, they always talk about like, oh, if you're against the norm, then yeah, you're old. So I guess I am. Oh, yeah, I probably should have mentioned this. I'm a they, them. But I don't really mind she either. Like, I've kind of just gotten to the point where I don't care. So, they, she. They is preferred, but she's not unwelcomed. Yeah. I'm a woke liberal. Blue hair pronouns. It was not blue. Damn, that lighting's kind of cool. Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition Skill Collector Nero. That's what the Xbox screen is basically my ring light, which is why you can see it. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, so, we're here now. I was going to talk about the history of the channel, wasn't I? Yeah. So it started out as a 13-year-old, and I didn't really go anywhere with it because I was just so... It got to a point where I just wanted to be a musician instead, not really caring about YouTube. And then when it came to the fact that I realised I wasn't very good at it, I still have my music released on SoundCloud if you want to go listen to it. Hence the tag Sayver Music is basically what I was on all platforms. And I still am on a few things. But now I've changed it to either Sayver the Witch or Sayver 39. But who cares? No one cares. Stop yapping. I'll continue to yap. Actually talking to myself. What was I talking about? Don't say I have ADHD or I'm autistic, because I get that enough from my friends, and I keep telling them I'm not because I'm not diagnosed, and I'm not going to get diagnosed because that waiting list is huge. Also, it doesn't really serve me any purpose if I find out now or not. So I'm just going to like go with it and just say I'm not when everyone else tells me otherwise. Yeah, let's do that. But yeah, I want to try and pick this up because the last videos that were on here was me playing guitar, and that was for like a college thing, for like a college assignment where they were like, you have to upload 5 pieces of you have to upload 5 posts on all of your social media, on like the social media that they gave us for the assignment, and that I did that. That's basically, I did that the day before it was due in, just playing guitar, because I was like, it's music related, it'll be fine. The only requirement that they had was like, it has to be music related. You don't have to make 5 songs, it just has to be music related to your brand or whatever. So I thought, yeah, I'll play guitar. I can play guitar. I'll just upload that. One of those videos has a dislike on them, by the way. I was looking at my analytics when I was like trying to figure out some stuff about my YouTube, and I saw that one of the guitar videos had a dislike on them. I'm like, fucking bitch. They don't make the dislikes public, but what's the point of making them unpublic when the creator can still see them? I thought it was meant to help like mentality or something, like mental health. I don't know, because like creators, some content creators have really bad mental health. They talk about like the work ethic, like it's a lot of work, even though it doesn't seem like it's a lot of work. But you know, you never know how much work a job is unless you try the job. So here I am. I'm so half-assing this. So I'm by no means mental health deficient. Ignore it. So yeah, I'm gonna start this channel and basically talk about the things that I like, because I don't want to annoy my friends too much, and also I just want to talk about stuff that happens because I like talking, and if no one's interrupting me, I like having a bouncing conversation with someone. But when it goes from what someone is saying and then the other person changes it, but then you haven't quite finished that thought yet, and I don't finish my thoughts very quickly because there's not a lot going on up here, especially at 9:30 p.m. I'm not old, but for some reason my sleep schedule's terrible. Don't call me old. But yeah, I should finish this up soon because it's now 22 minutes long and I want to go play video games with my friends. Then so I've got the Xbox on. So yeah, if this is something that interests you, please stick around, subscribe, like and subscribe. Oh my god, like and subscribe, guys. And I will be inconsistent. I don't promise you anything apart from the occasional, hi everyone, what happened? I will be consistent because I'm gonna try and upload a video on the Summer Game Fest because I have predictions. And I want to talk about those predictions in a separate video because it will be way too weird if I do it all in one video, and it will be an hour long again, and I don't want to keep making my videos an hour long. So yeah, I'm going to try and keep this under 30 minutes, so I'm really rushing now. Yeah, welcome to the channel. My name's Sayver. I've been resurrected. Lolbit 2005, the fox is dead. Ender Dragon Girl is dead. Silver is dead. Sayver is here. Those are all my previous channel names, by the way. We've had some revamps over the years. Yeah, no, it was a big thing, me trying to be a YouTuber when I was little. Make it a dream come true, please, guys. Just kidding. It's fine if it doesn't. It's just a method of autism. But I'm not autistic. Remember that. So yeah. Hi. Bye. Yeah, stick around. If you don't, that's fine. Have a wonderful day, night, dusk, dawn, till the end of the earth. And if you do stick around, I'll see you in the next video about Summer Game Fest. And maybe I'll do a video explaining like what I got from Comic-Con, although some of it's like already put up in my room and I don't, yeah, whatever. I'll do a room tour maybe, because my room, there's a lot going on. You saw it, the table. The table, it's actually a sewing machine. It's my grandma's. But yeah, it's a sewing machine, it's not a desk. That tricked you. Yeah, hence why I don't have a PC, I've got no fucking room. Steam Cube though. We'll get the Steam Cube if it's cheap. It won't be. It fucking won't be. Gabe Newell, please. Gabe Newell, just buy Xbox and make it better. Make it like Steam, but Xbox. He could do so many good things, I think. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know the guy that well. Not personally. Stop talking about Gabe Newell. You don't know him. Ugh. Yeah. So, this is me. I will see you in the next video about Summer Game Fest, about my predictions, and then I'll record myself after Summer Game Fest and tell you how thoroughly disappointed I was that there were none of the games that I had predicted, probably, because I want some niche shit, bro. I really do. And I think I'm asking too much. Jeff, please. Anyone. Sega. Konami. Capcom. Those are the only games I have on there. Wait. No, Toby Fox. Release Chapter 5 at Summer Game Fest. At least the trailer. We're at 25 minutes. Yeah, no, I'll get into it in another video and it will probably be shorter or longer. Consistency is not key here. So yeah. Any questions, let me know. I'll answer them. Any no questions, don't ask me and I won't let you know. Sick. Well, this has been Sayver. First ever video, finally did it. I've been putting this off for so long just because I had no idea what to say. But yeah. Bye. I should look there. Bye. I mean, love you. Adore you.